There is money waiting for you. Anyway, moving into this, we have Frozen versus Milk. Now, I remember Frozen as F smash at the ledge Corrin King. But recently, he's donned a more queenly appearance, rocking this Peach, which has been going really well for him. He had a really good showing at as Peach at a recent tournament, if I'm not correct.
I mean, he's been using Peach a lot like recently. Like he's pretty much, I wouldn't say dropped Corrin, but he has not been playing Corrin as much. He's pretty much dropped him. He's like, whatever. It's the last 2 months of this game's life. I'm just gonna play the character I want to play and rock Peach out.
Why play this game to enjoy it?
There we go. Get the back throw. I mean, sometimes you just gotta have fun when you're playing, man. And Peach is a good character. She's okay.
No, Peach is super solid and definitely has
nice
unique
catch.
mechanics. That is the thing Peaches love to do. Her up smash is not the greatest, but it is effective.
And also, this is kind of a bizarre winner semis when you think about it. We got Milk walking Wario fighting off against Frozen's Peach. Had a lot of upsets before this.
Oh yeah, huge amount of upsets.
That was
we might have another one.
Slick. That was slick. Milk just turning around. Frozen immediately spawning into a forward air. Just sends him back flying. He didn't waft, did he? I feel like he wafted.
No.
I felt like I heard it. Maybe that was just the bike exploding.
Yeah,
I looked away for a second.
Well, it's a factor, of course. In fact, I always say you have to two-stock Wario in order to beat him, just because when you start having to play around waft, that's where Wario's excel. It's not just the waft itself, it's also the fact that you're like, oh, now I can't play too risky, now I have to be aware of just throwing out moves. And if the Wario is good, they can start adapting and making you basically suffer for just trying to play the game correctly.
There we go, getting the dash attack. Tries to use the up air through the... Oh, I like that he goes for the taunt on the Wario bike, which is actually useful. It makes the bike a little bit taller, so you can catch aerial opponents. He's got the waft ready to go. Frozen's very aware.
Yeah, hanging out on that platform. Oh, no bike off stage. Wario's recovery is pretty great, but when he loses that bike, it does make it a little bit more difficult for him.
Ooh. Throwing the turn up upwards to just catch the bike.
I didn't even know they interacted like that.
Again, caught him as he was doing the turnaround animation. I dig it.
Oh.
Great punish. The spacing on that. He just walked away slowly.
Yeah. Milk getting a little bit hungry, just trying to go for a zone break. That's one of those sort of, he's getting a little bit frustrated. And you see just fading back constantly. I like the use of bike instead, because bike has this really long-lasting hitbox, not the same like dash attack where it could just be walked away from. You can't walk away from a bike.
You can't. It's impossible. Down tilt.
Oh!
That was the most unsafe thing I've ever seen Frozen do. He thought that was going to be a kill confirm. He had too much rage, I guess, for that to actually connect. And paid the ultimate price for
that was
trying to go
vile.
I feel like you should. I was thinking there was like a little bit of hesitation. I feel like you should have just respected it. Like, yeah, you got the down tilt. Don't get greedy with that. Like, oof. You bet it all. We're seeing a lot of like gambling at all today at Xeno.
I mean, I feel like as the game ironically gets closer to the end, there are several factors for that, in my opinion. One of them is we're getting close to the end. People are just like, I just want to like try things. Like, I'm so sick of playing this game optimal for 6 years. I just want to try down tilt to up B from Peach at 160. And the other thing is that that's also kind of how the game has gone in terms of meta, is that you just got to do things. You got to make stuff happen.
That's right.
It's not always going to work out for you, you know. Sometimes you get wafted on, but oftentimes it just seems to, it's just how you need to get a leg up. So I respect it.
Ooh.
No bike, it's what I was talking about before.
That is, and we got the taunt afterwards. Disgusting, Frozen. You are grody. Ooh, just going for the side B. Wait for the patience.
Yeah, and as you can see, Peach has this very movement-based character, and that is definitely how Frozen is playing her. Maybe a little more laterally than most Peaches, doing a lot of this dashing back and forth, but the micro-spacing is still so important to look at. A way that he'll space neutral airs, space forward airs in ways that just seem to be threading a needle.
I was getting caught by the down air again. 62%. We're seeing a lot of short hops here, waiting for an opportunity to find an opening. Frozen baiting out the air dodge. This could be big. Oh, trying to catch that landing with the back air, but he is still living the dream. 87%. This is not looking like. I feel like Frozen's just pretty much downloaded him at this point.
See, but then sometimes Wario just does a thing.
Like he has to do stocks even if he farts on him right now. Like, there he goes, 117.
Remember that half waft is still. So if he takes the stock right now and a minute goes by, and he's managed to do about 60%.
That's something that Frozen has to respect. Yes.
Yeah. It is not like against Wario. It's not over until it's over. You still have to be playing around. Like it's not like I have all of this room to fall back on because you do not want to be one stock against Wario, ever. But it doesn't have to be. Ends up taking game 2 in a 2 stock. Game 3, we'll see if it's a different story this time around, but you're right. Frozen definitely seemed to be in control throughout the entirety of that last match.
Yeah, after the game 1, Frozen's like, okay, I got this. I'm going to go for the 2 stock going into game number 3. Let's see if Milk's got something cooking up here in this potential counter pick. Going back to Smashville yet again. 3rd time's the charm. Let's get it again. Wario versus Peach. Milk just starting immediately with the bike. He's just like, let's go. I'm just going to run over her face.
I mean, if you think about it, yes, he received a 2-to-1 damage where, like, for every damage he dealt, he received 2. But you're Wario. That's fine. If you're at 115 and your opponent's at 75, you're in a totally okay spot to be in. Zitch! Tried to grab it.
Nice catch. Think about that shield grab again. See, at this point, like, Frozen's just doing a fantastic job of just spacing out everything. Like, he's just waiting for Milk to, like, push a button, get that young punish afterwards because he outspaces it, and just stack on the damage more and more against him. And Milk's just having a hard time finding a way into this defense.
Yeah, I know that Wario's in general kind of struggle against characters with good aerial mobility. And although Peach doesn't have good, not on paper, good aerial mobility, she's actually kind of slow in the air.
She's got them floats.
Exactly. Her ability to really change her positioning to avoid what are honestly lackluster hitboxes from Wario. Just like, what do you do? How do you get started?
And even then, you see Frozen just kind of like walking away from Milk. There he goes. Dash attack could be a big opener for him. Just wants to spawn the bike immediately.
Well, also, I think that getting Frozen into the corner is going to be really important. Just because of, oh, okay, that's going to be the, being in the corner is a bad place to be. Gets forward air. But I was just saying, because we have seen a lot of walking away from Frozen, just slowly, just losing a little bit of stage control and just seeing what your opponent is going to do. But if you're in the corner, you can't do that. You basically have to address an opponent coming at you. So maybe, like, Milk could just slowly gain more space and more space. Oh, but it seems that Frozen is just able to always take back, always be a little bit in control in terms of positioning.
He's got that waft ready to go. He's probably going to save it, though, because he wants to get rid of that stock normally before committing to another waft. 105. This could be an opportunity. He's got the Trump active, no invincibility frames. Just goes for the dash attack immediately. Just goes for his fastest burst option. Unsafe Peach Bomb. Got the punish. He's waiting. That bike. Super scary. Whoa, amazing tech from Milk.
Yeah, definitely amazing, especially because this is the percent where I believe you could actually get follow-ups. And damage is sacred right now. Forward throw will probably do it.
Yep. Yeah. And now Frozen's playing an extremely dangerous game.
This is game 3, last stock. Oh, that, I don't know if the platform messed up things there, but as it stands, this is still 40%, and that is a full waft that's just ripped and raring to go.
It's this easy grab.
That's what I was talking about with, being able to play around a scared opponent. Getting grabs for just more damage. And honestly, this is around, in this zone, half waft might be better than full waft, so I would not be surprised to just see him go for a risky blow in soon. Maybe not anymore.
Yeah, just a point, I just remember that Frozen's actually playing extremely safe, not necessarily scared. See him, he knows what he has to respect. He's doing it correctly. He's waiting to just go for a pure punish game at this point. Dash attack, very quick option. Good spacing to avoid the up air. Oh, he's trying to find his way out of landing. There's his waft.
It's that thing is that's fine because at 66%, half waft will still kill. So now we can just start looking for like wait a minute, can maybe get a little bit of more damage, and then the faster option, which half waft is actually significantly faster than full waft. And he can combo into it. I think that actually might be his game plan right now.
Question is, can he live long enough? Because he's sitting at 122%. Frozen just gets one good read. That'll be the set. Frozen's trying to get into winners finals here, but Milk also wants it. Neither of these people, I don't think Frozen's been in winners finals for a hot second.
Oh,
neutral air.
And I bet he's been paying attention to the clock. Half waft might be live pretty soon. Back here still not doing it. Yeah, I think that the blowing the waft there was a perfectly fine thing to do. Oh, that might be it. Oh no, it wasn't just that.
It wasn't ready.
Oh,
that's.
That was. I wonder, can we go back and see exactly when he blew that full waft? Because I could have sworn that a minute had gone by.
Apparently, it did not. And that is so saddening to see because you saw him. He had the moment. He had. It was ready.
Yeah.
Then he
that was his.
Didn't eat enough garlic, man.
Well.
Ray. Now. Ray almost didn't make it here. I don't know if you guys saw his previous set, but Utopian Ray was fighting off against Marshall's Meta Knights. In the game 3, he landed the dash attack into the fabled up air, up air, up air against the edge of the stage, and it didn't barely miss the kill.
If only he had gotten hit a little bit more.
Like, literally one more hit would have given it to him.
Or if he had a little more rage, you know?
Either or. But now Ray's here. I talked to him afterwards. He was completely calm about the whole scenario. And I was like, what? I went, how you feeling? He's like, I'm good. Like he knew it wasn't going to kill. Like he was relaxed the whole time. But you can't stay relaxed just here fighting off against Dill, the previous Xeno winner out here. Rocking the Diddy Kong extraordinaire. I feel like Dill just does a fantastic job of just like pretty much downloading every player at Xeno, in my opinion. I feel like he just knows everyone's playstyle at this point.
Yeah, and he also has his own playstyle though. Like it's very distinctly Dill.
It's roll your face on the controller when you know they're gonna when you know that you can punish. There you go, monkey flip kick.
It is a unique brand of pressure and then do nothing.
Dill's a very patient player when he needs to be. He will not hesitate to time out like John Numbers. Ooh, power shield into a grab. Good stuff on that back air. Thankfully, Dill was able to touch home base onto the ground to recover his double jump.
Yeah, and this matchup is actually typically favored for Rosa. Diddy Kong's for a long time lamented it being like, Diddy Kong can't be top tier. He loses to Rosalina. But
killed Luma with a peel. That was cute. I like that.
I find that appealing.
Yeah, but like, ooh, there we go. Got the forwarder, not enough to get that kill. But like, as you were saying, you know, Rosalina can be a struggling matchup for Diddy Kong. But as time has gone on, Diddy's have started to figure it out as Dill is now figuring it out against Ray.
I love the way that he jumped onto the platform to wait for air dodge. You know, a lot of other characters, like, I don't know, just, it was very creative use of the stage layout because then he could just get the up tilt. Didn't have to worry about his jump placement or anything.
Just land that up smack, man. There we go, just catching the landings. That's the Utopian Ray Classic. Whiffed the down tilt a little bit too soon on it.
Yeah.
Still getting the follow-ups afterwards, though, so it's not too big of a deal. Still sitting on 2 stocks here. Ray struggling to find an opening into Dill's defenses.
Oh, we're seeing some lunar landings actually coming out as a landing option, which is it's an interesting landing option. We're seeing Ray go for it quite a bit, and it gets him a little bit of alleviated pressure, but he's been basically stuck in this bad spot for a long time. 113% on his last stock, and Dill has been just comfortably doing things.
There he goes for the ledge jump. That was a good bait from Ray. It's back down to the ground. I'm pretty sure that was a confirm there.
If you DIN.
Yeah, oh yeah, he definitely.
No, it's a 50-50 if you DI.
That is the Dill classic, man. He's just like, this won't kill me. DI's in.
I believe it's a 50-50 if you DI in also. Not 100% sure on that. I am 100% sure that it managed to take out Dill's stock, and now we have a Rage Rosa, which is, that's neat.
144%. We're just going to be up-smacking Luma again and again. Stop it. It's just a child.
It's not, though.
Down tilt back air. Not enough to get that kill.
Oh, no. Really unfortunate mistake there, giving Rosa full rage.
It'd be very deafening, but you know what? Just a simple grab. Ray was trying to go for something big with that forward air. He was trying to connect with a very, like, the sour spot of his forward air, so that he managed to land that into a grab. But because he whiffed on the shield, left Dill completely wide open and just go for that grab into a kill.
Now, in that situation, one of the interesting things is that if you're on ledge, sometimes as Rizky, you could just stay there because of the fact that you want Luma to respawn. And just hanging out at ledge. Eventually, actually, Diddy Kong has to commit to something to basically get you.
We had an incorrect stage pick. Looks like.
No, I think it's you wanted game 3.
What? I'm sorry, what?
You wanted game 3. You didn't want to win on game 2. You wanted to win on game 3, so he throws game 2.
That's actually a strategy I've heard back in the. I've seen that strategy employed in Midwest. Basically, what his logic is that like he'll throw away game 2, so that he keeps his momentum going on the stage that he wants to play on. I don't think it's a good idea, but that's, like he does that.
That's like basic. Like, when you don't think about it at all, it makes sense. But if you think about it for just a split second longer, you're like, wow, that's... What?
Because he gets frustrated after losing game 2.
Wait, we're still here? Is this game 3? Do we need to ask them if this is game 3?
Definitely game 2. There must have been like a controller error. Regardless, here we go. 41% tacked onto Ray. Dill already off on a pretty hefty lead. Anytime we see Ray get any sort of momentum against Dill off stage, Dill just finds an escape card to get back to center stage and return to neutral every single time. Whiff and grab. Seeing a lot of these mistakes coming from Ray. Dill just capitalizing on every single one. Where are you going? Yeah, at this point, Dill's just kind of playing super keep away. He's going super high, going for a lot of monkey flips. Might be able to get caught eventually. He just landed with a back air. Okay, catching onto that ledge. Forward air, gonna be able to push Luma and Rosalina away.
Rosa with a banana, but what does she do with banana? That Luma wouldn't.
You know, it still causes. That was. I'm mad as hell. That was just literally 4 spot dashes into rolls. You just heard that animation. Can't do that in Smash Ultimate anymore.
Yes, you can.
I mean, it'll be
the same thing will happen where you'll get down tilt up smashed, maybe, depending on what Diddy Kong's cooking from in that game is.
There we go. Up tilt back air to get Luma off there. He tried to summon him. I guess he didn't expect him to be gone. Got the Rocket Barrel boost, attempting to catch the launch star.
You know the funny thing about that Rocket Barrel boost is he ended up, as soon as Rosalina went into the blast zone, you're not as able to react to it as quickly. Because you cannot see her. She's in this bubble, and there's like this weird black space. And so as soon as that happened, he's like, it's a little bit too risky at this point. Just return to ledge and then get a little bit of stage positioning. It's a sort of thing where maybe that's a decent answer to that sort of edge guarding strategy, and we're not really seeing him go for it again. So maybe he's not as confident just using barrels to edge guard.
I mean, that could be a deal breaker. Oh, good catch from Ray. Just goes for the down air. Now he's sitting at 2 stocks. 149%. Let's see if Dill can try to defuse this as fast as possible. Monkey kick. Charge that. Didn't see the Luma. That was super scary. That could have sent to a kill.
Yeah, so
Max Rage Rosa, dude.
Yeah, and Max Rage Rosa on Smashville, down air in particular, is just oof. All right, but there's forwarder still not doing it. Possible edge guard here, burning his jump. That might be. Oh, what a tag!
Yeah, great timing. Ray saw it coming. He had to prepare for it. As long as you can like not predict, but react to before you get hit, you should be able to time it. And that's exactly what Ray's employing out here. 187% damage, though. My word.
Okay,
that's gonna be a kill.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
Is it still technically a DI mix-up there? Like, if he did proper DI?
Nah, I mean, no matter what, like, he was at 197%. Like, I feel like forward throw would have killed from there. But there is that opportunity where pretty lower percent you could, like, mix up the DI by which way you throw them. Okay. Back on the platform. Ray's got a slightly. Let's see if we can try to hold on to this. Getting caught by the monkey flip in the mid-roll. Now, Dill's entire game plan right now is going to be to try to get rid of that Luma ASAP so you can check on as much damage as possible.
Question, is Dill hitting those bananas on the balloon on purpose?
No.
Because if he's not, then they've actually interfered quite a few times. He's gotten punished for it. He'll do a banana pull, and then it just disappears.
It's something Diddy just have to understand that that's just part of the game. And Dill definitely, like, whenever it happens, like, that's just That's a normal day.
Dill is a very accepting man.
Oh, wow. Good evasion coming from Ray. Launch star across the entire stage to avoid that edge guard from Dill.
Yeah, but he's still stuck at the ledge. And, oh, Rosa being on the ledge is such a scary place to be. Down smash taking care of Luma once again. He's the solo Rosa trying to fight off this Diddy Kong. Oh, and now he's off stage once more. The percent lead has gone back the other way. I love actually the way that he was able to both lose and re-grab Banana right there. This is really even, but I'd say that Dill probably has a little bit more momentum.
Gets caught by the up air. Oh, that could have been a grab free.
Just doesn't want to risk both these guys. A little bit maybe hesitant on their reactions. And that's going to cost Utopian Ray. Luma's already gone, and now he's at 118% with a lot less kill power.
Dill's at his prime positions. Got him on the edge guard opportunity. Banana peels off stage, though. Didn't get to the grab in time. Read the roll. Gets rid of Luma in the process of that grab, so now Ray's just hurting. Maximum rage. Just goes with that. That was just ledge trapping at its finest. 58 seconds left on the clock. I don't think it's going to go to the time, but it's going to be super scary and something that Ray's going to have to think about being a little bit more aggressive eventually.
All right, so he now has Luma. The thing is that if Dill manages to take care of Luma again, he doesn't need to though. Getting the forward air just at that point, that's the advantage with Diddy Kong, is that he might not have a lot of moves that kill early, but he's a lot of moves that kill eventually. Yeah,
Dill did a great job of just like, you know, not going for the kill steps, but just tacking on enough damage that eventually you'll just die to something. So that was good stuff. Good stuff from Dill. Moving on to grand finals.
Dill versus Frozen in winners finals. Odyssey got knocked into losers early also.
The classic.
You can never have one upset in a night. It's not like, what, this crazy upset happened and everything else is just totally normal.
Yes, right.
Something in the water. Speaking of water, shurikens.
Yeah, so right off the bat, Milk was just trying to wait for that platform to bring him back to home base. Now, Venia's Greninja is probably one of the best Greninjas out there. He is a nut with this character. He likes to play aggressive as possible. He doesn't really like using the R button that much. He doesn't like shielding. He likes just to be in your face, outspace you, and outplay you. That's like Venia's entire game plan. He just wants to get in your face, get those combo starters going with like neutral air or down tilt, just tack on as much damage as possible. Meanwhile, you got Milk playing super floaty.
Yeah, and the thing is, so when it comes to Greninja, how are you going to address his verticality? The way that he has some of the best fall speeds in the game, also solid air speed, the fact that he can come at you with these very sharp angles from above with forward airs and neutral airs, back airs even. So if you have a character that can easily contest that, it's fine. But if you're playing a character like Wario, really he has to outspace it a little bit more, maybe take to the air and fade back and avoid those moves just like that.
I mean, you just said fade back as you said that. You know, he's fading back that forward air, and we got a big punish coming from Milk. Immediately just uses the bite to get back onto the stage. That was technically a re-grab, and Venia could have gotten a punish on that.
I feel like, is Milk getting the bike off stage on purpose? Like he slides it so that it goes off, so that next time he's off stage, he still has access to it? I would not. Yeah, I feel like that's what he's doing. Doesn't want to leave a bike around to possibly be exploited. Not when he doesn't have any control. Oh.
Another thing you gotta think about is if Milk spikes on stage, he can't summon it if he's in the air.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
like when he's off stage, you can't do that. And you don't really want bike on stage when you don't have stage control. And he has not had stage control since, I think, minute 6.
Oh, I just say that. This could be an opportunity. Trying to catch the landing. Venia's playing super slicky, but you'll notice that Milk's slowing down. He's walking a little bit more. Trying to read his opponent, see like where he's gonna go, what's he gonna do. He wants to get back to center stage. He notices that he wants to roll in there.
If you're Milk, you do not want to be burning waft right now to take a stock. You want to have that fresh and ready once you manage to take out, the first life that Venia has. But Wario's kill options are kind of tricky. He just wants to be racking up damage, maybe go for a forward throw, maybe a slick back air if possible, but now he's getting more and more damage done to him. Falls to the ground, but a beautiful tech right there.
Trying to dash tag, not going to be able to get that kill. He had the air dodge read. Didn't want to commit to his waft just yet. Probably saving it for the second stock. That could be a grab. Oh, he misspaced it. Unfortunately.
No, he got the snapback on the controller.
Oh.
It's when you go for a dash grab if your controller is not... I don't know if it's like controller specific or just a bad way of doing things, but you get pivot grab instead. Oh!
That could have been up smash or something. Got that neutral air, pushing him back 195%. He's just struggling to find this kill. I mean, this is kind of like where Warrior suffers, right? He has problems trying to find the kill when it doesn't rely on waft. There we go, up smash.
Maybe he's just farming.
Yeah, that was disgusting, Venia. My God. So that's just what Venia does, man. He just goes off there. He sees you, you're just gonna like hesitate, waiting for like you to push the button.
Wasn't he on the bike?
No, he was just floating.
He didn't summon the bike.
I think maybe tried to summon it, but
either tried to summon it or tried to up B.
Regardless, Venia was right there at the raise. Like even if Venia would have thrown away his stock right there, he was still sitting very pretty, which is why he probably gambled on that. He's like, you know what? I'm at 202%. Might as well just try it.
Yeah. What are we gonna see? Is it run back? Oh no, we're gonna have Battlefield instead. What is this music? Why have I never heard this music before?
This is the problem. This is Brawl. Did you not play Brawl?
I mean, no, I know this music, but I've never heard it in Battlefield before.
Oh, yeah. It's a slick song. It's Battlefield, but just a different, like, instrumental version. Alrighty.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts on this Battlefield counterpick?
I mean, it's weird because Greninja, like, gets a lot out of Battlefield, right? Because, like, Greninja can easily just jump across the platforms. As you see him doing, he's just moving across the entire stage. But I think they'll decide to choose it because it gives him a little bit more breathing room, a lot more like verticality for him to jump around and abuse his like floatiness.
Ooh, but at the same time, bigger blast zones means that waft isn't quite as scary. Like the fact that it might that like the half waft might kill like 5% later actually ends up being
okay, he messed it up. That was looking slick for a second. I see you, Venia.
Why would he be so mean to us?
Whatever, just catches him with the up smash. Saw the down air coming. Venia is on a rampage.
You know, even when your opponent messes up a jab lock combo, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like you escaped anything, and you're just that momentum is still just left on your face, and you're like,
Yeah,
so
it never feels good to get footstool into the ground, but it feels so good to get footstool. Combo off. Here we go. Venia, speaking of going off. Forward tilt pushes him back off stage. Notice how he slowed down his bike at the last second.
Yeah,
just like fall down at a very awkward angle in front of Venia. Tries to go for the triple up air, abusing the platform's disadvantage.
And this is a situation similar-ish to that game one, but even worse so. And with larger blast zones, he's going to struggle even more to get the kill. And although half waft, the full waft hasn't even come live yet. We're probably going to get it in just a little bit, but he doesn't want to be using full wafts. He still has to be looking for a kill through other means.
And at this point, Venia can just easily get like a down tilt into an up air, down tilt to an up smash, neutral air into whatever kill confirm he wants. Like, there's the up, drags him down. There we go. That's what you got to do. Down tilt, drag him down with the up air into an up smash to send him off flying. Venia, 2-0 victory over Milk. Moves on to loser semis to face off against the winner of the next set.
Yeah, which is going to be Utopian Ray versus Odyssey, by the way. That is a matchup that I've seen in Grand Finals before. I feel like there's two
Fox versus Rosalina. Got Adi fighting off against Utopian Ray. Utopian Ray, known as the Dragalia Lost Champion, the best Nintendo game ever created. Came out a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
It's that trash mobile game. That's a gacha game. But it has some baller music. Let me tell you about that music. The music is so good. If you haven't heard the music yet, just look it up. Go to YouTube, type in Dungeon Battle 1 Dragalia Lost. That song slaps. Anyways.
I don't like music that slaps. I'm gonna be honest. Not really a slap guy. Oh god. Oh god, slaps everywhere. I'm in Slap City. Shout outs to Slap City.
Good game. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, you're just gonna chill there.
Oh. I mean, think about it. He only took like 2% for that punish.
But he almost died.
Yeah, but he conditioned. I don't know.
He was definitely looking for that kill, and Ray put himself in a very bad position.
Wait, no. Here's the macro level conditioning. He's going to do that again. Adi's going to try and go for it, but then he's going to get the turnaround. If this happens, I'm going to look real cool.
Will you? I think it'll look pretty normal.
How about we money match so that I win money, and then I'll definitely win.
I don't know what you're even saying anymore. What?
I'm saying that
Hello?
we take bets on what's going to happen.
No! That sounds awful. Why would I? That's going to be a kill. Oh. Backed a little bit too late on that one.
Hesitating just a little bit. Maybe afraid of another hitbox.
Yeah, maybe you might have been afraid of Ray just trying to jump back onto the stage and coming out with the active hitbox, like you said. Here we go. Jab, 98%. Audi trying to chill off stage so he can't get any up air follow-ups. Which is why you'll see Audi recovering a lot off stage like that. I mean, he has so many tools off stage at his disposal to try to get back on stage to mix up his opponent. He's got Fox Illusion, Firefox.
I feel like Odyssey never recovers the same way twice. He's usually very good against, for instance, Marth, like a character that normally that's where the advantage is. And Rosa is another character just like that. You notice he's able to get back to stage for free. It's almost like he actually has a good recovery. Because his recovery is good, it's just exploitable. There's a difference.
If you see it coming, yeah. There we go. He went for a risky raw up smash because he's noticed that Luma was gone. Whiffed it. We had the punish coming from Ray. Now Adi's going to be looking for a back air at this point. Neutral air. Not enough.
Oh, I like that little footstool actually as a landing option. Even if he does throw out a move, he gets the phantom footstool and maybe some better positioning.
Luma was going ham there for a second. 12 damage on deck for Adi. Bring him back. Bring your little baby back. Adi's in a kind of really, I mean, I feel like they're both caught in a rough spot there because that shield was looking mighty low on Ray.
Okay, Ray is actually, honestly, I like that. He's just like, get me out of here. Get me as far away from Luma as possible.
Adi really wants a back air.
Did he cancel that jab? Am I going crazy?
There we go. Just laying that soft hit neutral air, back air. The raw reverse aerial rush back air, mind you. We're going to go into the second stock. Adi still has the ability to bring this back. But Ray's looking pretty strong currently. Sitting has him at 80%.
Oh, I love
forward
that.
air.
Yeah, no, I honestly really like that just to get backstage and even put Ray in a very tough spot. And Fox with just the tiniest bit of stage positioning can go a long way, especially against a character like Rosa. Luma's out of the picture and she's still trying to land. Yeah, you got a little damage from a forward air, but you're still on ledge, son. Oh, that was a misinput.
Applying all this pressure to his shield. There we go, up tilt to back air.
He has the lead.
That pressure right there. Adi was just running circles around Ray.
We're seeing some rising down airs come out from Utopian Ray. Up smash is not doing it. It must have been a late hit of it.
Trying to catch that jump out of shield. Applying that pressure. Ray's got to eventually make a move or else that shield's going to look broken in a second. Try to get the 2-frame with that up tilt. Adi has yet to get that. He had the right read, just a little bit too slow on that forward smash timing. Back air, all you need. Play it safe, play it cool. Game 1, go into Odyssey.
And Odyssey just, as you see there, all he needs is that one hit. If you're Utopian Ray, you cannot afford to make a single mistake because then you're the one put on ledge, and Fox's ledge trapping, his juggle game, it's so phenomenal, and that's where Rosa struggles the most.
All right, here we go.
Odyssey did get knocked into losers really early tonight. He has homework to do, but that doesn't matter for him. He wants to get his vengeance, make it all the way to get a shot at Benny and possibly still take a Xeno. How good would it feel if you both won a Xeno and finished your Algebra 2 homework in the same night?
Yeah, that'd be pretty slick.
I didn't have to worry about that when I was a kid because I wasn't good.
What were you doing when you were 16, dog?
Not good enough at Smash to be winning Xenos.
Yo, Patrick, wow, thanks for this.
We appreciate that.
He's got 66% on Odyssey. Let's go for the simple jab. Get rid of that Luma. Edge opportunity. He went for the forward up tilt.
All right, this is game, although it's looking pretty good for Utopian Ray, game 1 looked pretty good for him too until it didn't. So Odyssey has to get off ledge, find that one opening, and take it as far as he can. But right now, he's sandwiched between a rock and a hard place. The rock being Rosa, the hard place being the blast zone. You never want to be stuck between those two things.
Okay, just going for the Fox Illusion from the edge of the stage, just to go right through Rosa. Waiting to see where he's gonna land. Look at that shit. Quick little laser. We're gonna try to get rid of Luma in the process.
Taking care of Luma right now is so key. There are tons of options she has to end up stock. That down air, that up air with Luma present, down tilt taking it.
Freaking Chico, man.
Man, if only Luma had died just a little bit earlier. But now Odyssey has a bit of a mountain to climb. Not that he's incapable of doing it. We definitely know he is. But the question is whether Utopian Ray is going to give him that chance this time around. Odyssey has not gotten any of those big strings like he did in game 1. So if you're not going to be maximizing off of...
That was the dirtiest thing. Odyssey just jumped in his face, baited out that roll, got the up smash. You knew that he was applying so much pressure to Ray.
Yeah, something needed to change. And that was one big old change that he threw out there. Amazing read on the roll. This is why you can't rely on habits like just trying to roll out of pressure. That's not safe. And already he's in this position where he has taken 44%, but he does have probably a little bit of momentum, some gas in the tank. Luma gone. Let's see what he'll do with it.
He's gonna stay out of harm's way of that grab. Sparing a lot of air dodges. Audi finally connecting that foot. Able to get that launch star back onto the stage. Even though he's out of resources, just immediately went back as fast as possible. Luma dragged out to the top. Good use of Shine to stall himself mid-air to escape Death's Wrath. 85%. Still has his double jump. This Fox Illusion. Oh, I thought Ray had the read there, but the up tilt was just a little bit too quick for Ray. Throws him back off. The Luma was out there so far.
Wow, that was amazing Luma positioning from Utopian Ray. He takes that game.
Let's go, Ray.
Yeah, that jump was history. And this is, yeah, game 3
Luma
situation between these two.
Luma out here cheating. I always wonder what happens if someone was like controlling Luma, right? Like, you know, like Ray's playing Rosalina, but like who's actually like playing Luma specifically, you know? Who's the one actually controlling the puppet behind the puppet
I can't believe
master?
that they're not gentlemaning to Mario Kart Circuit 8.
I can.
Clearly, you've finally adjusted to the fact there's no hope.
What hope?
Exactly.
Was there ever hope? The heck?
I had hope for a little bit. Did you know that? There was like this
sorry.
one, I'm not even kidding. There was just like small point. I remember it was right after Kim Jong-il died. I was like, I have hope for the future. Around that time period.
What the? I thought we were talking about his stage and Smash. What the crap?
What? Oh, I was talking general
Jesus
like life
Christ.
hope.
Utopian Ray versus Odyssey, game 3.
No hope? Oh, single laser there. Yeah, Odyssey might be losing out on hope himself. 77% already. Does take care of Luma. Let's see how he manages to do it from this point out. Forward air is not.
It's the double up air. That's how bad he's going to react to this. Try to get the up tilt again. We're seeing a lot of missed edge guard opportunities from Odyssey trying to time that up tilt. I just feel like he has yet to really connect that this set.
I mean, yes, he struggled to connect it, but against a light character like Rosa, connecting it once at higher percent is all you need.
Man, when you get that sour neutral air and up smash on the wrong opponent, it feels bad. There we go. Get the shield grab on that back air. Trying to cross him up in the process, but Ray saw it coming. Sending Luma to do his dirty work.
And Luma is now gone. And one interesting thing about when you're trying to ledge guard Rosa is that, you know, sometimes you want to be really patient, do nothing, just wait there. But if Rosa is paying patient herself, then she just has more time for like Luma. That Luma will respond off of basically one kind of failed ledge trapping sequence.
You gotta respect it.
But you know, it might get you to be more antsy. You're just like, oh, I take care of Luma, and you know, even if it messes up, I still want to, you know, at least take advantage of the fact there is no little star there. Again, the shine's so good.
You know what? Adi's doing a fantastic job of deleting Luma this entire set. I feel like every single time he goes for that up air, he recognizes that Luma's low on health and can just finish him off with the up airs, kill him off the top. Oh, that down smash could have been sneaky. If that would have connected, he could have possibly followed that up.
I was waiting for like reverse hit of down smash to somehow stage spike.
Well, another thing you got to respect is that like you can also go for a forward air off stage at this point and just end the entire set. It's always something opponents of Fox has gotta like keep in the back of their mind, you know. Like that could happen. We're seeing at 158%. Ray just catches the ledge jump immediately. Good reaction.
I think actually it might have been like jump back on side B. But regardless, it is
That's really bad for Adi. He's out of jumps. That is so sad.
Oh, he makes it back, though.
Ray didn't have the balls.
Oh.
Ray didn't have the balls to continue
Double
his
tap.
onslaught.
You ever seen Zombieland?
Yeah.
Always double tap a fox. Don't assume that you've done all the work you need to do. Put him down there. Put him in the dirt, because if you don't, now all of a sudden Odyssey is back on stage. Yes, he doesn't have the lead. Never mind, he has the lead. Look at that. If Ray had gone for a double down air, just gone deep, committed, he would have won this set already, but now he has to fight back from a kind of a losing standpoint.
It can be tough. Trying to land. Just for a simple fox losing it back on the platform, coming down with the drill. There we go. Just play it safe. Wait for the risky option. Go for the up smash. Get rid of the Luma. Adi's playing the matchup right. Waits for the pressure again. Just jumps around him. Down. Smash at the ledge. Hover around there again.
No up tilts at the ledge.
Hover
None of that.
around there again. Adi's waiting.
Oh, that he had that edge guard sequence. That was Utopian Ray's game. He just had to gently just float down there and get another down air, a back air, anything, and he could have won it. But he just assumed that he was already there. Odyssey managing to take it. He's now going to be facing off against Venia, which I think we're moving on to right away. No, we still have winners finals.
Except for the only exception is Ganon, Dittos, and Brawl. Ganon, Dittos, and Brawl were my favorite.
What do you?
There's a bunch of short hop down airs. It was my shit. Frozen versus Dill. The battle of the House of 3000s. Collusion? You decide. Hey, so right off the bat here, we're going to have Peach playing the floating games on Frozen's side. Definitely going to try to stay as airborne as much as possible to avoid trying to fall on the banana peel whenever Dill has it landed.
At the same time, though, think about the way that Diddy Kong has the ability to cover almost every float zone. You know, when she's very low to the ground, she can air dodge, and so throwing banana is pretty tricky. A little bit higher up, short hop forward air. And there's the fact that he has small size, which means that Peach has to be more careful with where she places her hitboxes. Combine all these things, and it just becomes a very tricky matchup. Not impossible, but Frozen is really going to have to play it a very particular way in order to make it really work.
Yeah, I mean, Dill's also playing a little particular way. He saw an opening to go for an up B out of shield to catch both of those damage. Puts him at 107%. Let's give you Dill's opportunity to try to solidify this banana peel into a kill confirm.
Oh.
Down Dill. I mean, that would have set up Dill nicely for Frozen if that would have connected.
One thing Peach does have in her advantage is kill power. Her forward air is basically an aerial smash attack, and although Frozen just lost all of that rage, still from the side platform there, I feel like forward air would still take the stock. Like, that move is monstrous. And although you usually see Frozen go for, you know, neutral airs and those sorts of closer range micro-spacing tools, the ability to end a stock so early is something that Dill has to always be it's in the back of his mind. He has to play around. And again, you don't have to play around it if you just keep the opponent off the ledge the entire game.
I mean, that's what Dill is a god at. Really good, just pushing his opponent off stage, get him off of the stage. This is like my property. We're seeing the tables being turned a little bit. Frozen's got an opportunity with the same deed to him. Now, Peach does have killing power. A lot of tools in her arsenal. She can be able to finish off Dill with a forward air, an up smash, or a forward smash.
I love the way that up smash actually managed to hit below the ledge. I did not know the hitbox went down that far.
She reaches with those kicks, man.
It's a fist thing. It's a wrist thing. Oh. Oh.
Dang. The double
Oof.
smackaroonie.
So,
Coming out strong. Dill with a clean 2-stock.
question.
What's up?
Do you think Frozen, if he's playing for money, would go back to...
No. He's playing Peach. He
right,
has not touched corn in a hot minute.
He actually
His corn-
hates corn.
His corn probably sucks
He hates
now.
corn.
He hates corn?
Yeah.
I'm glad he finally realized.
His
Wait, you're
corn's
saying,
actually booty at this point. Like, his Peach is probably better than his corn.
Well, I mean, the Peach has gotten him all the way to winners finals. I'm thinking about old fuddy-duddy back in the day Frozen, but he came back with a fresh new look, and it's working out
Did
for
you just
him.
call him fuddy-duddy for playing corn?
No, I'm saying I have an old fuddy-duddy look of him, as in, like,
Oh.
he wasn't, like, whatever.
Why are you criticizing my boy? Like,
I'm not criticizing him. I'm
what'd he
saying
do to
I have a
you?
fuddy-duddy look.
yo, I'm about to go tell Frozen everything. Everything you just told me. Frozen, you listening?
Nobody tweet at Frozen.
Frozen, you listening to these VODs? You're not going to believe some of the stuff Salty said to you behind your back, man.
I'm just worried about what Bars. Bars is going to hear what I said.
I mean, it came out of your mouth, man. That means you were thinking it. Here we go.
Look at the little way he's getting over banana. It's cute. Like, some people have to get over banana. Like, if you're a Mac, you have to, like, full hop in order to get over banana or whatever. Peach is like, I'm going to do some weird zigzag motions and end up on the ground before you know it.
Yeah, that's right. You're throwing the banana peel upwards. The thing is, that's like an old magician trick, right? You throw the peel, it puts all the opponent's focus on the peel so that you don't get distracted by it. You don't pay attention to what's actually going on.
Where's the pretty lady? He's playing 3-card Monty as a ledge trap.
Ooh. Playing hot potato again. Frozen's got the peel. A little bit too out of range for that down tilt to connect.
Oh. And this is the position where if you are Frozen, all right, yeah, I was going to say that he can just play to just, I need like 2 or 3 good hits, but it's so hard to just get good hits without getting, you know, a little bit bit yourself. And at those higher percents, just the tiniest little down tilt, banana, just raw up smash can take your stock. And now Frozen, this is possibly his winner's life right here, especially considering he has quite a mountain to climb in order to bring this to even a game 3.
Ooh, try to go for the down air afterwards.
Oh!
Nice catch. Frozen reading the air dodge, connects the up smash afterwards.
Not only that, he got the sweet spot on that move, which is by the wrists. The up smash in general, not the strongest from Peach, where he would normally hit it. The sweet spot is in this very awkward place that really only through a solid air dodge read like that. And although he's still behind, he is definitely back in this. A couple more good hits. Let's not forget an edge guard is a possibility if Dill messes up just a little bit.
Frozen's got a lot of momentum going in. 97. Bit of gun. Frozen's just going to be able to catch that willy-nilly. Good duck. Recognizing that he's going for a lot of short hop back airs. Instead of shielding it, just save your shield, go for the duck instead. Down tilt, up smash, the classic. Dill's going to move on to grand finals. 2-0 victory over House 3000's Frozen. Oh, Yankee! Yeah, I saw it. Yankee SSB. Thanks for the sub, man.
Yeah, let's give him the full animation of
The
that.
full anime.
It's numbers, John Numbers is stars in a new anime.
Got the full animation for you.
Full animation. I'm getting rid of it right now.
Yeah.
I deleted it. Look at that. We got XenoSaga coming up. Not this Saturday, the Saturday after. Go ahead and check that out. It's going to be a big boy event. We're going to have potentially the Buzz. It's coming out. Also, if you go ahead.
Yeah, if you register for Collision at XenoSaga, that's 10% off. That's great. Like, I want to.
And Anti has talked about it, correct? Yeah. So there you go. There's a lot of heavy hitters there. Go see if you can like prove yourself against these guys, or if you just want their autograph. No, come on down, New York City. We're friendly. We might urine your face, but that's about it. All right, here we go. Venia versus Odyssey. Greninja versus Fox.
Yeah,
These
so
are semis.
both these characters, I love watching these two play because of the mobility. Just that they move so quickly, so fast, very differently. Both of them. So Greninja has sort of, on average, probably the best mobility in the game. Fantastic. Top 10 airspeed, top 10 fall speed, top 10 ground speed, I believe. He's just all around able to move so well. Fox, amazing ground speed. Airspeed's a little bit lackluster, but he makes up for it in his the way he can control his movement, the way he can dash back and forth, perfect pivot. And so being able to maneuver around each other is essential to winning this matchup.
I mean, that's exactly what Audie's doing right now.
Oh!
But, ow, that was...
Are you... And the angle? The downwards angle? That man just teleported. That was... I mean, he DI'd into the blast zone because... Who thought he was going to go there?
Venia can control where he's going to come from after that triggers. It's 8 different directions, and he just went for the ultimate one right there. Kill him off to the blast zone. That's going to be the first stock, first blood going to Venia. Neutral air, good combo starter. Didn't get the follow-up afterwards. Great tech come from Adi. But now we got the ladder combos coming out. Platform. No, I was just going to be able to get back to stage safe and sound.
Yeah, Venia is pretty comfortable at this moment. He's very comfortable on Battlefield. It's probably, I've heard him say it's his favorite stage. just the ability to have platforms, more room to move around. He's just staying grounded, and it is working out well for him. Oh.
Great space. I mean, right there, he was holding shield. Wasn't able to get that up smash. Was able to connect. No, F smash instead. We got a lot of Fox illusions coming from Audi. He's connecting a lot of them. Great challenge. Recognizing that he was starting his forward smash charge. Just go for a forward air. Just go right through it. Why not? Audi's chilling. The drill, he wants, if it was just a little bit less damage, that could have confirmed into a true up smash, but too much rage, too much damage. Now Audi's struggling to get this kill. Again, same exact scenario. When rage is biting you in the butt, you know? Down throw. I guess he didn't expect that air stall. I thought he was, maybe he was hoping for him to like go up a little bit higher for that forward air to connect, but regardless, sitting at 107%.
Yeah,
Audi can make some moves.
So Odyssey, there are two ways for him to make a comeback here. The first one is with his really powerful, you know, forward air footstools, ending stocks extremely early. The other win condition he possibly have is just doing Fox things. He can rack up damage so quickly. Oh, as long as he manages to make his punish game consistent, he can bring Venia to kill percent with just another solid neutral win.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely just like, there's a lot of tools that is in his arsenal to be able to do this, but you know what? Venia's just going to come down with a down air into immediate back air.
Yeah,
No Trump. I was expecting Venia to potentially go for a Trump, but now he's just chilling. He's big chilling.
Oh, both these guys slowing down the pace. They both know the risk involved in approaching. And Venia normally very aggressive, and so Odyssey, even though he's down, feels comfortable that eventually he's just going to come to me. Oh, but there it is, the tiniest little nick of back air, managing to lead into a grab, up throw, end of the game. Venia taking game one. He only needs to take one more in order to make it into losers finals, where he has to face off against Frozen.
It's going to be a hell of a match, but we're still focused on this one. Venia, one game away. Like I said, Greninja extraordinaire. Can we unload the Toad? Can he?
Yeah, and honestly, he's had an amazing run in losers. He got knocked out really early by Marshall, I believe. And since then, he's been playing his heart out. He's made it to losers semis, but you don't want to stop there. Even if, you know, if he gets knocked out right now, there will be more time for him to do his homework. But nah, you're a competitor. You've got the end game in mind.
That's true. You always gotta be thinking about that. Ooh, got the cross-ups of both competitors. Drags him back down with the up air. Try to get that up tilt, but Audi might have been DIing that upwards. Try to avoid that. Opens it up with dash attack. Can't get too much off of it, though.
Yeah, I'm loving his feint pressure from Odyssey. The way that he'll, you know, pressure the shield and Venia shielding on platform by just hopping at it. Not even throwing out a move, really. Just waiting to see what happens. Seeing what will make the egg break.
I mean, you don't want to be Humpty Dumpty out here, man.
Yeah. Humpty Dumpty. It's Crash Ultimate. The last game.
Please, no. So we got
Isn't he technically a Disney character?
No. No?
Is he in a Disney movie?
Humpty Dumpty?
So if Sora gets confirmed for Smash,
no.
Humpty Dumpty is only...
Humpty Dumpty's not a Disney character. What?
He was in a Disney movie at one point. Alice in Wonderland or something. I don't know. He was a Shrek character.
Okay.
Back to the match.
86% on Mr. Odyssey.
Yeah, he's been doing a fantastic job ever since that game one. Look at that amazing damage. And he just keeps it going. Greninja has, like, it's an interesting thing about Greninja. He has ways to end stocks at, like, low percents. But it's only a couple of them. And then when it gets to be higher, sometimes it's just, you have to win with up throw at, like, 140. Oh.
Yep, we got the Firefox into the tech on deck. Down tilt, try to get that forward air confirmed. It becomes a 50-50 at that point if he's going to air dodge or not. Drags him back down to the ground. Up smash.
Oh, just amazing, beautiful pressure. The change from game one to game two, Odyssey was a beast right there. Just on top of him, reading his panic options, his escape options, doing fantastically. So now, in game three, do you think we're going to see Battlefield again?
Nah.
Good call. Wow, good call.
Yeah, I know. I did an option select. So we got Greninja fighting against Fox one last time here. Loser semis game number 3.
Hold on a second, just so I know. Do they select, they tell us which stage they're going to pick now?
Yep. It's on the machine.
It's on the
so
machine. That takes all the fun out of like what stage are they
That's
gonna
not
go
fun!
to. I love it.
That's not
It's
fun. I
hilarious.
hate that.
It adds to all the fun of knowing what they're thinking.
Thank you. Anyways.
You guys don't like playing lottery?
No, not at all.
Oh, look at Odyssey's movement right now. The way that he's dash dancing, but still changes his like releasing it to the point where he can still perfect shield that shuriken that came his way. He's looking real comfortable right now. He doesn't want to do homework.
Not at all, man.
Let's play Smash.
Get that book out of here. Neutral air up tilt. Gonna be able to get some big damage. Called out his shine. Venia's doing a pretty fantastic job just crossing everyone. That jab's going to spell wonders for him. Get him out of here. All that off of a jab.
Yeah, Odyssey started off really well, looking very comfortable.
But Venia's cooking, dog. Woo. Ooh, somebody stop this man.
And the way that he's just escaping Odyssey's pressure, definitely that was a bit of a momentum stopper, a heartbreaker for Odyssey. He needs to get back in control here. He can't take too much damage, otherwise he has to, even if he does manage to take Venia's stock, he does not want to have to start the next one down by such a deficit. So he's doing an all right job, only taking 23. And Venia is at death percent. Weak neutral air to up smash. Will finish it. Going for these full hops. But Venia is playing around that beautifully.
And at this point, like Gotti can just edge guard with a simple back air as well. Venia coming down, try to catch him up at the top. There we go. There's a soft hit neutral into the up smash.
Yeah.
Final stock. Wow, I mean, if you stare at each other long enough, the person on the ledge is going to have the disadvantage.
Oh, you notice there that he tries to go for this like jump behind him and up air. And if you don't know what was going on, you're like, why did he do that? But he was trying to read that escape option from Venia that we had been seeing so many times. But Venia not going for the classic escape option. He knows that this is game 3, last stock. This is when your opponent has basically unloads everything they've downloaded on you. And so you just have to be ready that next step. Seems like Venia is at that point, but Odyssey is still encroaching ever so quickly back, and now he's in control with a percent lead.
Odyssey bringing this back from the depths of despair, man. Like, Venia has yet to, like, kind of land a hit on him in a bit.
But down tilt up smash is one such hit. And you can see that Odyssey's playing very aerial based, knows that that's a thing he has to be very worried about.
Didn't want to go for with the down air at that time as well. There we go. Down air into up air, or down tilt into up air is going to be able to seal that out. Venia clutching that out. Moving on to losers finals to face off against Frozen.
Yeah, fantastic stuff to Odyssey, keeping himself, his mentality fresh. But in the end, you have to play perfectly from beginning to end against a player like Venia. So, Odyssey out in 4th place, but good stuff to him. He had a crazy losers run. How many games did he have to play today?
I mean, same as Ralphie and Dottie. Like, they both got, all 3 of those guys got knocked out pretty early on.
Yeah, so actually, I used to love to watch Venia's Greninja versus Frozen's Corner. I thought that it was somewhat interesting to watch how they treated their, the characters.
So now you're bored.
Mechanics.
What?
A then B, bud.
What?
A then B.
Yup.
I was gonna say, but now I get to see those same mechanics.
I got
shown
you.
Through 2 different
Dude, look,
characters'
Frozen that. Oh,
lenses.
he had the perfect percent for a second. It's downhill from here. There you go. Dash attack. Try to throw out a mini. Ooh, air dodge again, son.
That read was insane. He like draw him into it. That was crazy.
Like, come here.
Oh, Venia. Venia's just looking like a beast right now. I mean, he's like sort of that kind of Mango-esque where when he comes back from losers, he often has like extra just fire in his belly, despite being a water type.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. That's a pretty good example. I like that. They both went for the counter at the exact same time. Slick. I'm excited to see what like Peach is gonna do with the Toad in Ultimate, right? Because like he's actually comes out for like the grabs and stuff now.
What?
When you throw an opponent, Toad comes out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. So is Peach going to have, like, a garbage grab now?
Oh, kind of uncharacteristic SD coming from Venia.
Is it uncharacteristic SD?
Yeah, he doesn't really mess up his up special.
Oh, yeah, up special. I mean, he SDs, but, like, not off of a technical
Yeah,
error.
off of
it's
that.
more like he does something that was too much.
Down air off stage,
The
yeah.
game couldn't handle it anymore. It's not his error.
The game just
It's the game error.
Yeah.
That's what causes the SDs.
Oh,
Oh.
the double booty. Just to be able to escape that edge completely using Hydro Pump.
Yeah, I love that because Peach, very slow character on the ground. Her frame data is good. She has lots of ways to maneuver around opponent's zone. But sometimes if you land just too far away, there's nothing she can do. She has to hold her dress up when she runs.
She's a princess, man.
A lady does not run.
Can you get this follow-up with a double air dodge? Try to splash some water on him. The giant water shuriken coming out, catches the spot dodge though. Forward air coming out strong. Now water blade sealing his fate. Jump into about game number 2 after Venia taking away game number 1. Frozen's counter pick.
So we see that Smashville is banned. I guess he does not. Oh, okay. Looks like they are actually running it back. They were confused about ordering or something. What do you think about? Do you think there was possibly a better stage they could have gone? That
Nah, I
Frozen
think
could have gone to?
Smashville's fine. If you just feel it, you feel it, man. That's exactly what Frozen's doing right now.
Getting the first hit and getting the second hit in too. But Venia retaliates. That Shadow Sneak is actually an amazing. It's not an amazing combo breaking tool because it's very laggy, and if your opponent reads it, they can punish you much harder. But it's like very niche in that it can get out of things that no other escape option in the game can get you out of.
Got that off jump forward air, catching him mid air. Great stuff. I mean, Frozen's doing a fantastic job now of just, remaining patient, waiting for Venia to land down. This is kind of similar to how he played in a previous set. Just he dabs after game number 1 and starts to slow down the entire pace. Looking for some too big of a reads though, that up smash. Venia's not that predictable.
Oh, trying to go for an up smash read of his own. Oh, but
That was slick.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get something off of that, but regardless, it's an up smash.
Yeah, Greninja's fast fall speed helping him in the survivability department right there. Oh, and he's still alive. This character is able to live through quite a lot, but let's see. Oh, back throw he's not going to live through.
They just roll behind him, get the grab, blast zone, oh boy. So Turnip is out here and looking.
Oh, I love that. Just putting this pressure on, really with his end game being to get that grab.
Ooh. There we go, footstool, goes for the double. Good on Frozen's part for opting to go right to avoid the ground. So he didn't get set up, but Venia's still gonna find that kill.
I believe he caught the jump right there. So even though Frozen had a very nice lead, it's only about 15% difference between them, which is nothing when you think about the combo power that Venia has.
What a call out that freaking ace was.
What? I thought that was golf club.
Maybe it was. I thought it was a racket.
it not?
You're right. It sounded like a club. We're back in it. He waits for the air dodge, drags him down. He's going to get a lot of damage off of that.
Oh, wanting perhaps a stage spike right there. But Peach's recovery is pretty hard to mess with. You have to be very exact. Now, this game is a whole lot more even than the last one. Only 11% separating them. And the one thing is, though, Peach does have kind of more kill power than Venia does. Or down tilt up smash is something he has to be very scared of. But beyond that, it's going to be later percents that Venia will be taking out stocks.
They're trying to splash him. Just goes for the ledge jump. There's a little baby shuriken. No ledge for you. I believe he's out of jumps. Forcing to go for the counter just in case Greninja got a little antsy, but he plays amazingly patiently. Goes on to Grand Finals to attempt to get his revenge against him.
Correct me if I'm wrong, did he use the platform there? Yeah, he did. The platform helping him out. He just stays there, waits for a reaction. If he air dodges, he could have gone up and back air. If he as you saw when he did the Toad, he was able to punish him nonetheless. So just amazing awareness of the stage and how it shifts. Here's to hoping that an ultimate Smash for platform moving is considered a stage hazard.
Smash 2018. Hashtag.
Hashtag unclog the frog.
Unclog the frog, unload the toad, something about tadpoles. Battlefield. Venia versus Dill. You know, grand finals. Now, Venia has to take home 4 games to take home this tournament, man. I mean, remember, these are best 2 of 3 sets coming from loser's side. Let's see if you can make this work.
Yeah, what has the track record between these two players been lately?
Just for this season alone being just last week, it's right now 2-0 Dill's favor because it was grands. Dill came from loser side.
You got the double whammy.
Well, let's see if that'll be maybe the reverse happening this time around. We're seeing actually really slow pacing. Is it the music? Does the music get people to be calmer? Because there have been not a lot of interactions. Venia playing almost uncharacteristically patient.
I mean, when you're playing against Diddy Kong, sometimes you just got him because the banana peel is a destructive force.
Oh.
Fell out of the up smash. We're seeing some of Greninja's faults coming out.
Yeah, but always remember, he does have his strengths. As a character, his mobility is almost unmatched. There are only a few other characters in the game who can keep up with his speed, and although Diddy Kong is very fast,
Sonic?
Honestly, I would not say that. I don't think Sonic can keep up with his speed. Because Sonic's, he's fast, but he doesn't have a lot of mobility. Like, he kind of goes at you in a straight line very fast.
Have you seen Spin Dash?
Yeah, it goes at you in a straight line very fast.
You can also curve it. You can also jump with it. There we go. Down tilt into a grab. Back throw, try to go for that forward smash. And right there, you saw him immediately trying to go for that up tilt afterwards, just in case he was going to roll right into him. Both opponents sitting at pretty high percent, so just looking for the kill confirms. Venia looking for either a grab or a neutral that leads into an up smash. Dill could be looking for one of his bread and butters too, you know, down tilt as well.
Yeah.
Or banana peel.
Yeah, Dill also having played this matchup so much, knows that if you get grabbed at the ledge, DI out. Like, your forward throw is not going to be ending your stock. So just avoid being closer to Greninja when that down throw starts.
You gotta be ready for it, because we have certainly seen Dill multiple times these past weeks DI in when he should be DIing out. So gotta respect it. 131 to 154. That did not just happen. Banana peel into peanut pop gun into reverse aerial rush back air. Shut up.
Did Dill do a cool thing? How can we paint him as the villain if he does cool things?
Dill sucks. I hate this guy.
All right, and that is actually going to be surviving that. Good TI. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that finishes the job.
Yeah,
Good.
double tap.
See, Venia knows how to do it. Ray didn't have the balls. Venia does, because Venia's a nut.
And so now it is pretty much even. Yeah, there's 20% separating them, but, like, I mean, Venia is going to be approaching regardless pretty much, and the damage output from both of these characters is significant where, you know, 40% difference is basically just one solid Greninja combo.
Ooh. Gonna be able to get that shield grab. Trying to cover that platform with the back air. Dill's coming back. Now at this point, you know, Venia, again, no matter what his opponent's percent at, you can get a lot off of like a neutral or a down tilt. It's this combo starter, it goes into a kill confirm. Dash attack works as well. Got the peel. I mean, I like also that Venia is recognizing that when he catches the peel, he just throws it immediately, just so he remains access to his areas.
Wow, did you see that fade back right there from Dill? Dill seems to know kind of what's up with Venia. Getting even more damage here, trapping him at the ledge. You have Banana, but it doesn't matter. Just again and again and again, the damage is just becoming a little bit too much for Venia right now. 121% and only 39 for Dill. He's going to have to start making some big plays, big reads, just something in order to get back into this, because Dill is looking like maybe that track record is something that will continue.
Yeah, and Dill's ledge trapping has been out of this world. You know what? Even if you do sneak out of that first up smash, here comes the second one, man.
By the way, is that stage builder music?
I'm sorry, what?
Is that stage builder music?
No.
What's
It's
the music
it's
that plays
Brawl.
during stage?
It's
That's
from
not the
Brawl.
Brawl stage builder music?
No.
It's just Brawl Battlefield.
It's just Brawl Battlefield. It's Brawl Battlefield version 2 or something.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's actually what it's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Just Brawl
I don't know how I
Battlefield.
remember that, but Brawl was a big part of my life.
A huge part.
Yeah. Here we go. Final destination. The perhaps Venia's final game.
Yeah, but even though we could have like apropos little quips about it, this stage is pretty good for the little frog here. He has the footstool combos, his ability to space with shurikens, the maneuverability, no platforms to get in the way. On the other hand, as we just saw, Diddy Kong's juggle game and landing trappings, it's just with nowhere to escape to, it becomes so difficult to get back to neutral against this guy.
But you see him managing it, kind of. There we go. Gets the monkey flip. Now Peel ready to go. Good reaction from Dill. Just comes back down. The second he goes for the Z drop to connect that back air. Dill covering a lot of options. Venia's getting a little aggravated at this because he definitely wants this win after his losing track record against him since last week. Looking for revenge. You'd hate to see it happen again in Grands. Tries to catch the ledge jump. Gets a little bit of a charge that time around. He had so much open time. One stock left for Venia. He's got to make some moves happen. Oh, that sucks! This character. Oh, gosh. Venia had the biggest read of his life, and it didn't even hit him.
No. I'm going to say that Dill is so familiar with Greninja that he knew that there was a dead zone inside of his
Shut up. Shut the heck up right now. All right, Dill.
Nah.
Still living on a prayer here. Let's see if Venia can make some moves. Got him at 132%. One down tilt away. Even a grab.
Yeah, you can see.
Okay, now you're a little bit too hungry for that grab.
No, it's because
There we
he's trying
go.
to. No, it's actually a thing. If you see an opponent whiff grab 3 times, it's because they want you to start playing around that, and he took to the air immediately after that, punished with a forward air. So, exactly. It's the whole thing, make your opponent forget what you're actually supposed to be scared of.
Okay, 151%. Venia's, he's got plenty of time to work with, too, so he can play as patient as he wants. He hasn't done too much damage either.
Oh, but every little piece of damage kind of hurts. Little nicks from Shuriken don't matter that much. What do they do? 2% a pop? And
But it might not be about the damage. It could be eventually when you get into a percent where like a Shuriken can kill him. But maybe it's just about annoying Dill to make him do something that he regret doing.
I have never seen Dill really get annoyed.
That's fair.
He makes mistakes, but not because he's annoyed.
Also, it's free damage. Like Venia's not doing anything, so might as well just throw Shuriken. If it lands, it lands.
The thing is that eventually, if you're doing the same thing over and over again, Dill is going to pick up on that and just get punishes where he can. Ooh. Yeah, Venia needs to make some type of play. Grab at this point is very scary. Up throw will absolutely just do Diddy Kong in, but he has to actually find it. And Dill seems to be playing around those kill options very well.
You saw Venia run up there ever so slightly, trying to show hey, I might go for a grab. Then the second he turned around, he's looking for that back air. 2%. Venia again playing extremely safe, playing around the peel.
Wow.
Shield. Tries to go for the trump. Venia sees it coming. Rolls to get back on stage. Immediately gets that grab and gets the kill. Has some rage to work with in this last stock. Let's see if Dill can try to. He just walked up there.
Yeah.
Good escape from Venia, just double jumping away from that air dodge potential scenario.
Venia is playing in a way that he doesn't seem comfortable with. Yes, he has the ability, of course. He can slow down the pace, but he wants to be roaming around free as the wind. But right now he has to, get nickel and dime, get little percents here and there because it's just too much of a risk, especially on a stage like Final Destination, to go in when the time is not right. But speaking of the time not being right,
Just needed one opening. Okay, got back down to the stage. I mean, at this point, he can't just nickel and dime him anymore because the timer's starting to not be in his favor.
that Yeah, no, we're going to be reaching a minute, and although I'd be surprised to see it actually go to time, granted, if they're choosing not to engage, then it will go to time. Really, that's what it comes down to. Like, if they try and, like, Dill's not going to be engaging. He definitely is looking at the fact that we're only at,
That was a potential footstool combo. Try to get the grab afterwards, accidentally walked past him, and that's going to be Dill taking yet home another Xeno. Can anyone stop this monster? Find out next time on Xeno 131.
same time,
Same venue, same channel. Anyways, yeah, Dill, 2-0 victory. Not too shocked, honestly. Dill's been kind of winning everything lately ever since the lack of mystery been coming to our weeklies. I felt like mystery added spice,
There
you know?
were a couple of other people who have not been coming as much.
Nick
who used
C's
to
been
stand
busy.
in
He's
the-
been MIA.
Nick C's been streaming, though. Check out his stream. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, yeah. Twitch.tv/Nick
Nick
SF. Nick SF. Yeah.